getting things set up. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, everyone. Muy blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, hello, hello. I'm quite sleepy, but I'm doing my best. And okay. One more, right? Hang on. Okay. Alright, I believe that's everything. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Final Girl Friday, the We Are Hecking Killing the Slayer special. Oh, hi, cute Tico. Let me change the stream title. Hi. Fair if you need to go to bed soon. Okay. So, like last time, we're fighting the Slayer in the last supply drop scenario. We need to construct something equivalent to the Obliterator but cooler to kill him. He's got all of his minor dark powers in this deck somewhere. No good items in the item deck so far. This guy's gonna run for his life as soon as I finish explaining what I'm doing. There's ultimate dice, which I'm gonna be using instead of Octavia's regular ultimate. And my cat wants to come inside. Hang on, just a moment. Hi, kitty. I'm streaming, Kitty, but you can just kind of be nearby as I do if you want. Okay, bye. Alright, Kitty is inside. Oh, hi, Bana. Could be your end, could be my end. Internet here is a little inconsistent. Oh yeah, just so you know, there will not be any Final Girl Friday for the next week. I'm going to be traveling. So, we'd better finish this up. Anyway. The thing that will hopefully win us the game, because I'm sick of trying this scenario, is a signature action card. Parkour. It allows us to move spaces, similar to Sprint, but it costs 3 time, and has a costly penalty of just ending the turn. However, movement with it means we get to skip spaces that have killers or victims in them. We just kind of get to parkour right over them. Wahoo, bing bang Mario. So, even if we get to use that once, I'm hoping that will get us in a really good position to save a lot of people very quickly. And yeah, so let's get going. First off, will this guy make it out of here finally? Well, that's a 2, so no. He runs face first into the washing machine and gets swirled around a bunch and probably comes out as a plushie. But like in a bloodlust raising way. Alas, he will not be participating in this adventure. Anyway, that's all well and good. We gotta, let's get down to business. As I said, we're walking. And walk we do, to the bedroom. That was a 1 and a 5. You know, it doesn't specify whether or not victims can follow you with parkour, but it doesn't say they can't. So, you know, maybe we can do something funny with it. That was 1 time. We're gonna walk. And we'll discard weak attack and short rest, because we won't be needing those immediately, to get over here. And then I'm going to discard a focus. And we are going to take a parkour. Heck, we'll also discard our other focus. We'll take a parkour, a sprint, and a close call. Certainly an atypical starting position, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, Slayer abducts. Slayer loves to abduct. Flees over this way. Everyone can jump now. We have turned on the low gravity, correct, Bana. Everyone gets moon shoes. And then the terror phase. Interdimensional interference. I did shuffle these. I'm pretty sure I shuffled these, but so that is a minor dark power. That's fine. I'm not going to be opening any rifts yet. I'm shuffling the deck just in case, you know. And So we're gonna parkour. And that's a 3 and a 5. So that is, we can move one space, skipping over occupied spaces. So, what I think we're gonna do is just go hop, 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 hop. Well, I don't know if there's technically anyone in this space because they're in the mirror dimension, but yeah, no, I think it does actually target that. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah, we're down here now, and then we're gonna sprint. Parkour only costs 1 time. Nice. A 5 and a 1. That's sufficient for our purposes, so we're gonna bring these two over here. And we will move 1 space for a perk. Our second movement goes here, and then the bonus movement goes here. And then we will lower the horror level for another perk. Ba-boing. This one keeps moving a little bit to the side every time I turn him back on. Anyway. Okay. So I'm out of actions, but yeah, sure, I will discard this close call so I can have enough time to get the rope. And also 4 time worth of cards. We'll take search because the map is the best way to get these one-use, really mediocre items out of the way. And I haven't actually taken a look at the crafted items, but yeah, I don't really see them being super helpful right now. Anyway, we're gonna take a search and probably another sprint just so we can get our ultimate die as soon as possible. And then, okay. He does steal another guy. Very rude of him. Can't just go around stealing people. Please this way. And minor dark power, interdimensional focus. Cool. I'm probably going to be gunning for that attack ultimate die, because this guy's got so much health. There's another 2 health of dark powers in there somewhere, and there isn't an easy way to get rid of that, I don't think. So that's great. Yeah, so before we do anything else, we're going to see what goodies there are in this shed. That's a 1 and a 2! There's nothing! I guess I can increase the horror level and take the map and then use it immediately. There's a knife. Discarding the mysterious pills to reveal a fireplace poker, which is functionally identical to the knife, except you can't use it in crafting. So it is worse than the knife. Okay, cool. Yeah. The idea of Wingard Cottage is that you can craft some cool weapons by scrounging around, but I have just been getting so much garbage. And, like, I'm trying to craft the best weapon anyway, so. And then, yeah, we're discarding the rabbit's foot and revealing a blender. Can only be used in the house, discard after use. 0 range, 3 damage. And 2 hands. Haven't seen that one. That's not nothing, is the thing. So I suppose that when I get back to the garage, I might work on that, but for now. That's right. We gotta raise the horror level to 5. All right, a plan is forming. Even though that roll kind of sucked, we can still get these 2 out of here. And then move 1 space up here. And take an action card worth a maximum of 2 time. I'll take Open the Rift and hold on to it for laters. And I don't have any graphics for the ultimate dice. I've been really busy preparing for this trip, but it'll be cool and fun. I mean, I guess I could try and open a rift, but if that went badly, the consequences could be terrible, and then I would have to tank attacks. And I'd rather not have to do that because historically, when I've done that, it's not good for me. I'll discard a focus for time, and also a short rest for time. And a walk also for time. And then immediately use that to get wood. So what the Slayer's gonna do then? Wait, I can buy things, right? We're sprinting, or we're getting sprint, and then also distraction, I think. And okay. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Slayer is going to abduct 2 people. And they are both going to panic. And I had better get these guys out of here now. Alright, this guy flees this way. And this guy flees this way. And then, for Slayer's next trick, he will... People are disappearing. He will steal another man. He runs over here. And then he moves and attacks, which is going to send these victims fleeing. So that's 1 dead. Bloodlust up. Horror goes to Scary Red, and these 2 flee. They both flee up here. Okay, fine, sure, we're heading that way anyway. Yeah, no, Slayer loves to steal things. They should have called him the Taker. I think that's what they called the guy in the Black Phone movies. Or, like, the Getter, the Grabber, something silly like that. Anyway. The Grabber. Yeah, sure. I don't know what goes on in that. All I know is that there was a repo mod, and I don't think it worked very well. Advertising via custom repo mod is certainly a choice, and I guess it got me talking about it. Anyway, so, we better take a breather. 1 success, cool. 6 feared now. And then, okay. Open the rift. Double successes! We are in the mirror dimension for free. And then sprint. Come on. 3 and a 4. Okay. Okay, regrettably, I think I need to discard walk and weak attack, and then move up here, and up here, and then stay in the mirror dimension and take mirror dimension damage. Because if I don't... Yeah, I guess you can make mods in the Rad Spana. Anyway, if I don't, Slayer is going... If I leave now, and don't take that damage, Slayer will simply steal these men again, and then where will we be? Having to go back into the mirror dimension. And frankly, I'd rather not be here much if I can avoid it. So, my only card left is Distraction. I've only got 4 time left. No, not 7. Technically, I could take an ultimate die now if I wanted, but I'd really like to get the fight die. That goes so hard against this monster. Alright, so Slayer abducts the last 2 people on the map. And they flee. One goes this way, and one goes this way. And I need to spend my time first, right? We'll take sprint and guard. There we go. I always wind up dying in this scenario because I don't have a guard on hand, so... Okay. Oh my god, what is happening to us? If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, he moves and stabs, and then moves and stabs, targeting victims. Okay. So, these guys I'm trying to escort, Sliss walks up and stabs 2 of them. Gosh dang it, Slayer. And then the last guy panics. And runs into the house, through the bedroom. It's going to be so hard to build that obliterator and get everyone out, but... Okay, well... we will see what we can do. If I simply roll all successes on all of my dice, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, and I take 2 mirror dimension damage. Well, let's see if I can simply roll perfectly on all of my dice. That's a 3 and a 4. I could spend 4 cards to... I do think it's worth spending 4 cards to make that a great success. So I can go 1, 2, 3. And then we can cut through the porch to get to the driveway. And Slayer will go after the guy in the shed. Now, will he simply accumulate a whole lot of bloodlust because interdimensional focus is up? Will this cause a bunch of problems for us in the long run? Yes. But for now, we can't... Will I have to stay in the mirror dimension another turn so he won't just kidnap these guys again? Yes. I don't really have an upside to that. This is kind of bad still. We are doing what we can. Okay. You know what? I will roll for walk, just in case it turns out to be amazing and a double success. Well, that's 1 success. Alright. We're going to the porch. And 4 time left. Okay, we'll take sprints and guard because I know he's got some cards that specifically target me, and I am not getting got by that again. Distraction, my beloved. Hopefully I will be able to use you. Bloodlust goes up by 2. Horror goes into the red. Slayer uses... It's after me! You bucko. You fiend. Okay, I'm in a predicament. No, wait, maybe he can't move that far. He can absolutely move that far. So, Slayer attacks me, and then if I guard, because we're in red horror, I only have 1 die. So if I guard, we reduce damage by 2 to 1. And then, because I'm still in the mirror dimension, I take 2 damage from interdimensional interference and die. So, what I'm gonna do is not play the card because there is no benefit at this point and just kind of hope for a miracle. Oh my gosh, we got a miracle. Well, actually, no. It does matter if I play the card, believe it or not. Hang on. Well, that's a 1. So I take 2 damage instead of 1, and then in the cleanup phase, I do take this damage, and go to my white final health token, but I survive. But the miracle do happen, kind of. So I'm alive. I'm at 1 health, but I'm alive. We are leaving the mirror dimension. We are taking these 2 with us. We're hopefully not going to die by walking a little bit. I just realized I could have used the ultimate die and rolled for an extra success, but with that roll, or not the ultimate die, the desperation die, because who boy am I desperate. Anyway, we have adrenaline. So we're gonna roll for focusing up. And we get down to 6 again. It's fine to just use adrenaline for everything, right? It's totally safe to rely on simply not needing to use health, simply not having health. Being about to die is healthy, actually. Anyway, we're sprinting. That's 1 success, that's all we need. We go to the driveway, we get these 2 out, and now we're in the garage. which means we get the attack ultimate die. Now, whenever I roll an attack, there is a 1 in 6 chance to add 1 damage to it, and a 2 in 6 chance to add 2 damage to it. Which is pretty cool, I think. Because Slayer, who boy do he be slaying, and like that slaying he do be. Okay, I am going to discard Walk, just for a little bit more time. And then we're going to take Guard. I'll also discard Weak Attack. We're going to take Guard, we're going to take Search, and we're going to take Sprint. The good old 2-2-2 trifecta. And then Slayer gets 2 Bloodlust back. And his terror card, it can detect blood! If you are not at full health, put the Slayer on your space. And he kills this guy. Fine, whatever, I don't care. I care a little bit. It's very sad. But we are still hecking alive. Anyway, while we're here, I'm spending one time to get the discarded tools. We just need the nails from the shed. I'm gonna search while I'm here. And we have a blender. That we'll use another time, and then we're gonna sprint. And that is a 1, 3, and 4. Fine, I'll discard Focus and Walk. Jerk. And then, I was hoping to be able to get Retaliate, but I don't think that's in the cards unless I don't play any further cards. And then also, I could discard Guard to get it. But no, I want to be able to get Close Call. I think I really need a Close Call for survivability purposes, so... Okay. Maybe Octavia's ult is good, actually, but... Okay. 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 We're getting a sprint. We're getting Close Call. We're grabbing back all of our cards. People are disappearing. Oh, Bloodlust goes up, horror level increase. Bloodlust goes up, discard the next terror card. Okay, that was his minor dark power. Not that it matters, but... And then Slayer moves into my space and tries to kill me. And I thought I heard my cat. Anyway, we have a guard for this exact reason. Six and four. Okay, we will. We'll discard walk with that close call, I guess. And then he isn't going to get any more terror cards because when he next because his bloodlust is at max, so the finale's about to happen. Okay. I don't know what this finale. I forgot to reveal his dark power. Whatever. The finale's about to happen, so like, whew, we will see what happens. Well, okay, sprints. I need to discard weak attack and focus for this, I think. So we're in the shed. It takes one time to get it takes one time to get the thingy. The nails. And then we can now craft the obliterator. So I'm gonna use that from now on. We never got to use the blender. That was... Oh well. I wish we could craft something with the blender. I'm sure you could make a real good weapon with that. I gotta check the rules for the supply drop. Because now that we have the device... Okay. That does mean we have no time left. However, Slayer does just destroy the rest of his turn by trying to make me discard terror cards twice. So he does not get to lurk menacingly or add new victims to the porch and trigger the event card, which is... one that gives you a weapon. Okay. Well, I don't need it. I have the best weapon. The contraption. And also I get to short rest. Hang on. I may as well short rest, really. That gives me 1 health. And that's not really enough, but maybe it will be somehow. Anyway, the finale is here. It's called Let's Finish This. Okay. So this is one of those ones that you just kind of aren't supposed to survive for very long. Okay. We might be cooked, chat. Haha, I have always wanted to say that. I have not necessarily always wanted to say that. I am being facetious. So he has 15 health. We have an ultimate die and an obliterator. Let's see how much we can leverage this. Okay, so on my turn, I'm gonna focus because I'm no longer in adrenaline mode. Cool. 6 horror now. We're good on horror forever. And then that, I'll discard this walk because I don't think I'm going to need to be walking ever again. Okay. How do I play this? We'll take Retaliate. And then open the rift. No, I gotta take close calls. We won't take Retaliate. We'll take both guards and just have those. So Slayer comes over here and kills this guy. Rip that guy. And then tries to kill me. That's a 6 and a 1, but I have a close call, so that's a 6 and a 4. I'll discard Walk and Focus because I won't need those anymore. So, we're going in after him. Is this extremely foolish? Yes. Do I have other options? No. Alright, 3 and 5, that costs 1 time, but we're in. And then we need to weak attack. By which I mean ultimate dice attack! 2 successes, a 5, a 6, and the obliterator. That's 5 damage. And we don't take any counterattack damage. And I'm going to discard Short Rest for time. And okay. I still don't know if I can do this, but I should have retaliated last time. Okay. Okay, we can maximum do one. We can take retaliates, and we can't really take anything else. I think we might be cooked, chat, but we will see. My camera battery's low. If I discard close call, because I have, that would give me 7, which would not be enough time to get an extra attack card. I've lost track of what's in my hand and what isn't. I'm gonna be honest. I had to use a close call. You know what? I cough. Will you? Now, is it cheating to give myself one more time? Some would say yes. But on the other point, I have fought this guy like 5 or 6 times. I'm very tired, and I'm not going to be able to play Final Girl for a bit, so. Plus, I don't know. It's a pipe dream anyway, really. Okay. So we're gonna guard. All successes. Cool, great, wonderful. Retaliate. That is 1 success and a 2. So, we take 4 damage anyway and die. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I can do anything about that unless, cough, cough. Oh, geez. You see what's happening? My health, it's been at 1. I just realized I've been at 1 health this whole time. I don't know how that happened. I get another die. That's a 4, okay. So that is ignore all damage and do 5 damage in retaliation. And now, this shouldn't be in my hand. Now it's my turn. So, we're going to short rest so we don't die of mirror dimension damage. Cool. We have just enough health to not die of mirror dimension damage. And Furious Strike. That is 1 success. And a 3, which I can't upgrade. Oh, look. I accidentally spilled my extra dice into the cup. Wouldn't you know it? One of those also rolled a success. So, that does trigger the last part of the mission. The best friend is now in play. And the Slayer is in the device. With the power of Deus Ex Machina. But we're too small. Okay. Oh no, that's backwards. Close enough. Okay. So, now that the Slayer is in the device, we have self-destruct tokens. We gotta prime the explosives on the device before we all perish in explosions. Oh, you only need the Slayer's health at 4 or less before a successful attack. Okay. And then it gets them immediately. We discard the device. And we can spend 3 time to roll a d20. That's a 19, which isn't enough yet. No, wait, it is! Greater than or equal to 19. We successfully destroyed the explosives and must leave the mirror dimension to win the scenario. Okay, we leave the mirror dimension. Yay, we did it, kind of. Okay, so supply drop scenario. Not technically a win, but I think it's very fun thematically. I don't know if I'm just like bad at the game or if it's just bloody hard. Pardon my British. if I wasn't like doing a thing or leaving, I would probably just have tried one more time tonight because I really wanted to do this like kind of legit. But like I said, I'm leaving in a couple days, and I'd like to clean off this table before I do. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to Final Girl Friday, the We Are Killing the Slayer special. We did it. We killed the Slayer. He's dead. Definitely. Totally. Don't worry about the text on screen. It's it's cool and dandy. It's it's normal and great how I rolled the ultimate die 3 or 4 times and it was blank every time. I mean that's only like a 0.0625% chance or something. It's it's a 1 in 16 chance of that. Whatever. It's not important. I'm I'm going to go. I am rambling so hard. Thank you all for coming. Have a good night, friendos. Next time, well, next time Series 4 might be here, actually. I don't know. It's supposed to get here eventually. I'll just do like a regular scenario. Like, the wolf. I haven't shown you guys the wolf yet. I've only fought him on my own. Well, yeah, we'll fight the wolf next time. See you. Goodbye. Happy National Slayer Killing Day. Go kill the Slayer. If you want. I don't know. Bye-bye.